How's it going, guys? SamhainRegen here. We are back with Doki Literature Club. I think I stuttered on my words there. I haven't played this in a while, like 2 weeks, so it's been a while. I think it's like the 18th, so it's definitely been a long time. Almost a month. So 3 weeks. I haven't played this in like 3 weeks. So I should stop dilly-dazzling and let's get into it. Okay, fuck. Jeez, it's been a while. Okay. Let's just go from top to bottom. I think I did that last time. Samhain. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Eh? I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way? Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's not your fault for getting in my business all the time. Yeah, it totally is, though. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I explain these things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. There, small child. You are an idiot, but you are a cute idiot. So therefore, it is acceptable. Oh, hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Samhain, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Oh, it's not a snap. I don't think I can do a snap noise. Bang. Let's just go with bang. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece as she dropped it. The piece she dropped. But being more initiative. I don't know this word. I feel like I do. I feel like a dumbass. Initiative. Unaware. I feel like it means unaware of her surroundings. She bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. So he clutches the desk beside her to support herself. Knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. I have to scroll. Bottles. I pop my scalp. Oh my god, this is gonna be like totally stupid, isn't it? Fuck me, this is long. Seeing all these words in front of you fills you with intimidation. I pop my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. My brain just went pure dead there. I pop my scalp like it's the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I hide all my dreams. Where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, little birds of sunshine. Okay. Red birds for some reason, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in my bottle to keep it safe, and I put my bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is straight to amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down the bottle comes to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like any time elapsed. My shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding each of them out to every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends. For my friends. My friends aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading. But all I hear is echo inside my head. Okay. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out really good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep this up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting a bit obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I think I used to kind of be like that. I think, well, sort of. Like, I would get obsessed with something, and that would be my main priority for ages. Not like a week or something, but really a long time. Most of the time. Sometimes it would be little things. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Right, who next? My neck hurts. Okay. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you... I fucking hate reading aloud. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for such a long time, maybe you're on the same wavelength. But you never struck me as her type. Sorry, as a type, all of a sudden. Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away letting go of a balloon. Like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. You fucking hate everything, don't you? What's something? Is this one as long? No, this one's shorter. Okay. Amy likes spiders. Good for Amy. I fucking don't. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay, fucking hell. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing her favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like Friday? What was that? What if her friends like start fucking spiders? Yes, what if her friend starts fucking spiders? Oh my god. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Fantastic. Do you need help? Not bad, alright? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. You're a selfish prick? I don't know. You're a bitch. That's what I'm going with. You're a bitch. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like anyone would agree on the subject of this poem. It's an ignorant jerk. What the fuck just fell? I don't suppose it matters right now. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone who think. It's about everyone. It's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people will find out they'd make fun of you or think of less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to that too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so I look forward to it. Awesome. Cool. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Salmon. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So, I don't really need people to like them or anything. Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind. It likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write things down you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable you to see your mind reader. I think that's what I said. Anyway, I skipped it by accident. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me the poem. Why did I always require scrolling? Oh, too long. No. And her writing's too neat for me to read. Weird sentence, I know, but it's kind of the truth. Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed such strange tendencies. I think it says tendencies. As unordinary. I can't tell if it says unordinary or just ordinary. Yes, I can't fucking read, I know. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My my subconscious, thank fuck I worked that out, well aware of the conscious. Oh my god, I knew that word. No, this is just infuriating. I hate reading this writing. I'm not saying the poem's bad, I just can't read this fucking writing. Well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was hungry curiosity. The raccoon is an urge, I think that says. The mirror moon, what the fuck, increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlonia? Polonia. I think it says Polonia. Or Pavlonia. Pavlonia sounds like an actual fucking word. Conditioning. I don't know. I guess I can look it up after this. I slice the bread. And I feel myself again. And I feed myself again. I don't get it. But at least I don't think I do. It was a little bit more daring than with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary. Imaginary? Jeez. And conveying emotions to them. Yeah, if I take that at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something difficult. I think it's something that difficult people can relate to in their own way. I want it to express that way, the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. Those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki write something about that? About being ridiculous for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she always seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please do not tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit more now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. That's convenient. Writing about similar things. What is that sound? Legit, I can hear something. I think just something fell. I'm hoping it's not important. So, well, there's only Monica to do, so. Hi again, Samhain. You can fucking see me. I know you fucking can. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I don't know why, but you paranoid the shit out of me. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I thought she was going, I'll take that, as in, give me your fucking poem, I just want this conversation to be over. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you could come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori. Like the other one that you wrote. You two are the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot more time with her. Even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, unapproachable or anything, am I? Yes. No, you're not. Honestly, you're not. You honestly remind me of a character from something. Just your general demeanor. Other than the fact that you can fucking see me. You don't remind me of them in that way, but you know. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting any pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you were saying. Well, alright. But anyway, would you like to read my poem now? I like how this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, another fucking analogy in how you can see through my fucking screen or something, I don't know. Save me. This is gonna kill me. Alright. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless entropy. Why is I'm just, oh my god, this is showing how fucking bad I am at knowing words and stuff. That didn't make sense. Cacophony of meaningless noise. I'm gonna say that's what that says. It's not. I doubt it is. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin or like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. So secret. Okay. TBFRAO. Not every capital is at the beginning. Not every word at the beginning is a capital. That one isn't. So maybe there's a. Maybe I'm looking too much in this. There's got to be something here. All right. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? You creep me out. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just that I've never seen this kind of thing before. Never really considered something before. I like playing around with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines makes them short and feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. How can you make this any less obvious? So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a bit of a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Do I need any more fucking confirmation? Okay, no, she can see me. She can see me clear as fucking day. She literally just told me to save the fucking game when I get to a decision. So, she can fucking see me. There is no fucking way she cannot. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected will happen. You're not even hiding that. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Fuck you. Go to hell. Don't go to hell. I don't mind this character. She hasn't actually done anything to creep me out. She's just fucking hell. Breaking the fourth wall and stuff. Not really what I expected coming into this game. I mean, whatever. Okay, everyone, we're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so everyone could come around and sit around the front room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can just... Excuse me. It's not like we can put something together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. You're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more time than a few decorations. We need time? Did I insert the word time here? We won't need much more than a few. I did. Oh my god. Where the fuck? Sorry has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us where we're actually going to be doing for what we're going to be. Oh fuck! I skipped two things there. Fuck it out. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have poetry performances. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sorry is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to come to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Doesn't really matter how I structured that, it was right anyway. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best, because we can't back out now. We've kind of already put up the posters and shit. We're the ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put up a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to have the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. You don't have a fucking choice. I have a gun to your heads. Get on up on that fucking stage. Yuri and Natsuki remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone. Everyone else is expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. You fucking drama bitch. But anyway, I'm being too mean, aren't I? I don't hate any of these characters, I want to make that clear. I'm just being a prick for the sake of it. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're all going to practice reading them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to find a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Okay. Sorry, I gotta stretch for a second. My back is killing me. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you going to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, what? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. I said clutches, but it means clutches, but you know what it means anyway, so I don't care. Keeping her head down, she quietly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances over each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as he starts reciting the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, the voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she communicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she sees she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her. We were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Yuri looks down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Zoe hops out of her chair, cheerfully walks onto the podium. Cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in the front of a mirror, or in your own head, or through a monitor screen. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. It'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Zoe begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Don't know why I couldn't say that. The poem isn't aimless, cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere, bittersweet. And if we were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read them more deeply into somehow. I get to reach more deeply into someone who I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Salon liked it. I guess there's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out so nicely, Salori. Yes, Salori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Samhain. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Samhain lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. Jeez, I'm getting butterflies. Not much of a public speaker, really. Oh well. Okay, my eye went weird. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I am not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry if I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't think about it so much. It's less about your abilities and more about the lack of self-confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her soul attitude disappears a little. Her sour attitude. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if given life to this poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do this again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite this in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of you guys, in front of other... will be way easier. In front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want on for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. Like I said, that said, I want to thank everyone else for coming. Everyone for coming. I don't know why I said else. It might be hard, but I hope you can all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem again, and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets. Let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this efforts for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and recite poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always heading home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Samhain. You don't have to say anything. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri a little bit more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Sayuri trembles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're putting me on the spot here. Well, save. I definitely gotta save here. Return. And I would... Well, they live the same way, so I don't see the point of walking with Yuri. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I really see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Samhain. You're thinking about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, I am gonna save here too, obviously. And there you go. And I'm actually gonna have to leave it off here. I'm sorry this episode's a bit shorter than usual, but I don't know. I think I'm done for today. It just feels done. I don't know. This feels like it's enough. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please tell me down below. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.